What if you could build complex software just by talking to it? Welcome to The Explainer, where today we're unpacking a fundamental shift in how we automate work, a change that's making that idea a reality. Okay, let's dive right into the big idea here. The way we've been building workflows is about to undergo a massive transformation. We're moving away from a world where you have to painstakingly script every single action, step by step. So, to really get a handle on where we're going, we've got to first take a quick look at how things have been done up until now. The core change is this. We're moving from being a builder to being a director. On the left, that's the old way. You were in the weeds, right? Building the flow node by node, wrestling with every API connection, debugging every little failure. But the new way? It's all about being outcome-focused. You just define what you want the end result to be, and the AI agent figures out all those messy steps in between. So what we're talking about is an agentic workflow, and what's so interesting about this is that it completely reframes your role. You're not so much a coder anymore, you're a communicator. It's literally like hiring a human developer. You just clearly explain the goal, and the AI agent handles the rest. So how is any of this even possible? Well, it's not magic. This new paradigm is really built on 4 key technological shifts that are making it all work. Let's break down these 4 pillars that are changing the whole automation landscape. We're talking about systems that can fix themselves, understand a real conversation, protect themselves, and connect to other tools without you having to do all the heavy lifting. First up, self-healing. And this is a total game changer. I mean, imagine your workflow breaks, and let's be honest, they always do. But instead of getting a frantic alert to go debug it, a smart assistant just jumps in. It reads the error, tests a fix, and only bothers you if it's really, truly stuck. Second, and this is really cool, is natural language control. But this isn't just about you firing off a prompt. It's about having a conversation. The agent actually interviews you to clarify all the requirements before it starts building anything. It's trying to prevent problems before they even happen. Third, think of it like having a security guard built right into your workflow. The same AI that's writing the code is also constantly checking it for vulnerabilities. You can set rules in plain English, like, hey, never ever send customer phone numbers to a third-party tool, and the agent makes sure those rules are followed, protecting your data 24/7. And fourth, my personal favorite, say goodbye to reading dense, technical manuals. With instant integrations, you just tell the agent which tool you want to connect to. It then goes and reads the documentation for you and handles all the annoying stuff like authentication, retries, and rate limits automatically. Okay, so theory is great, but let's see what this looks like in practice. Let's walk through a real example of how an agent takes a simple request and turns it into a fully functioning lead generation tool. So it all starts with a super simple goal from the user. But look at step 2. The agent doesn't just start building blindly. Nope. It immediately starts a conversation, asking clarifying questions, then it creates a detailed plan, then it writes the code, and only then does it actually execute the workflow. And here it is, the result. A detailed, personalized spreadsheet ready to go. And notice how it's pulling in specific details like the 4.9-star rating and weaving it directly into the message. All of that was generated from just a simple conversation. Now, as cool as that example is, it's really just the beginning. Now that we've seen the how, let's look at where this is all heading. And it's coming fast. Experts are predicting incredibly rapid adoption. By 2027, Deloitte thinks half of all enterprises will be using agentic AI. But look at 2028. Agents evolve into autonomous partners. They're not just taking orders anymore. They're proactively making decisions with you. That is a huge leap. This all points to a future that's way more proactive and collaborative. We're talking about agents that find and fix problems before you even know they exist. Or manager agents that delegate tasks to a whole team of specialized agents. We're even building towards a world where agents from totally different companies, like Google and Salesforce, can all work together seamlessly. So this all leads to a really critical question, and it's probably one you've been thinking about this whole time. What's your place in this new world? I mean, if these agents are going to be building everything for us, it's completely natural to wonder, are all the skills I've spent years learning still valuable? And the answer is a hard no. Absolutely not. In fact, your existing knowledge doesn't just matter, it gives you a massive advantage. It is the foundation for this whole next level of work. Just think about it. You already know how to break down complex problems. You have the vocabulary to give these agents precise instructions. You've got that intuition, that gut feeling for where things are going to break. While the barrier to building things is dropping, the value of asking the right questions and designing the right systems is skyrocketing. So you're not being replaced. Your role is being elevated. Your value shifts from the how of implementation to the what and the why of strategy. An architect doesn't lay the bricks, right? They design the entire blueprint, and you're going to be designing the blueprints for these new autonomous systems. This shift is an incredible opportunity to redefine your impact. It's kind of like learning to ride a bike, and now somebody's handing you the keys to a motorcycle. You already know how to balance and steer. So the final question isn't about the technology, it's about you. In this new era, will you be a builder or will you be an architect?